Myself, CS Deepak Amrutkar, practicing company secretary, Mumbai. First of all, I thank all viewers and subscribers to my YouTube channel, The Corporate World, for giving me an encouragement and support. Your encouragement and support helped me to prepare for the second video. The topic for discussion today for my second video is about small companies and Form MGT7A. This is important topic and a relevant topic since a Ministry of Corporate Affairs has introduced Form MGT7A for small companies with effect from 1st April 2021. Now, let us understand step by step about small companies. First of all, we will understand what is a company. Company is an artificial person. It is not a natural person. Created by law. Created by law means having company registered under Companies Act 2013 or Company Act 1956. Having common seal. Common seal means identity of a person, identity of a company, and perpetual succession. Perpetual succession means continuous existence of the company. The company will continue to exist unless otherwise or subject to closure, liquidation, or winding up of company by promoters or directors of the company. Now we will move ahead towards definition of small company. Normally the clients say हमारी तो company छोटी है, it means it is a small company. The small company definition is given under section 2 subsection 85 of the Company Act 2030. I will read out the amended or changed definition of small company for your reference. For the purpose of subclause 1 and subclause 2 of the section 2, the paid up and turnover of small company shall not exceed rupees 2 crores and rupees 20 crores respectively. This is a small definition of small company. Now, I will elaborate and explain the definition. In short, the paid up share capital of the company is less than rupees 2 crores and turnover of small company is less than rupees 20 crores. This is the abridged form of the definition of small company. Now, I will explain in detail by giving some examples about the definition of small company. The company having a paid up capital of rupees 1 crore and turnover of rupees 15 crores as on 31st March 2021 shall required to file Form MGT7A, which is abridged form of annual return for small companies. Company having paid up capital of rupees 1 crore and turnover of rupees 15 crore shall be considered as small company. The Form MGT7A shall be signed by director only. Now, in second example, if the paid up share capital of the company is say rupees 1 crore and turnover exceeds rupees 20 crores, that is 25 crores, means paid up capital 1 crore and turnover of 25 crores, the company shall not be treated as small company. This is because any one of the criteria, that is paid up capital 1 crore, but the turnover of the company exceeds 20 crores. It means it is not a small company. The form MGT7, which is at present is filed, shall be filed, and the form shall be digitally signed by director and a practicing company secretary. Then in third example, if the paid up share capital of the company is rupees 3 crores and the turnover of the company is say 15 crores, then it will not be a small company. This is because even though the paid up capital exceeds rupees 2 crores, but turnover of the company is less than 20 crores, it is a big company. It is not a small company. Form MGT7 is required to be filed. In fourth example, if the paid up share capital of the company is rupees 3 crores and turnover of the company is 30 crores as on 31st March 2021, it will not be a small company. It will be a big company because the paid up capital exceeds rupees 2 crores and turnover exceeds 20 crores. means MGT7 form is required to be filed. These four examples will be very much useful for understanding the definition of small company. Now I will move ahead towards the exceptions to the definition of small company. It means which companies are not small companies, that I will read out. A holding or subsidiary company can never be a small company. It means Form MGT7 need to be filed. Second is company registered under Section 8 company. Section 8 company registered under Section 2000 Companies Act 2013. It will never be a small company. Form MGT7 is required to be filed, digitally signed by director and by practicing company secretary. Third is company or body corporate governed by any special act. These companies are not small companies. Fourth is public company. The public companies are never small company. These are exceptions to the definition of small company. Now, small company, this is as per older definition. Earlier, definition for small company, the paid up capital criteria was 50 lakhs and turnover criteria was rupees 2 crores. Now, to understand it, the paid up capital has been increased from 50 lakhs to rupees 2 crores and turnover of company has been increased from rupees 2 crores to 20 crores. This is the simple meaning of small company. Now, a company may be a small company in one financial year and may not be a small company in another financial year based upon criteria mentioned above, that is paid up capital and turnover of the company. Now, I will move ahead towards advantages of small company as per the interpretation of law. The meeting of board of directors need to be held for twice in a calendar year or financial year, and the gap between two board meetings shall not be more than 90 days. This is exemption or relaxation to small company. Then next criteria, next relaxation or benefit is preparation of including cash flow statements as part of financial statement is not necessary for the small company. This is exemption. Then signing of annual return. Annual return of small companies need to be signed by directors only. That is MGT 7A, which will be introduced with effect from 1st April 2021. The form is yet to be uploaded on MCA site. Then next advantage is mandatory rotation of auditors is not applicable to small companies. The companies may appoint auditors in small companies till they wish to continue or the auditor wish to continue to conduct the audit. The next advantage for small companies is internal financial controls. A small company is not required to report on the adequacy of the internal financial controls and its operations effectiveness in the audit report. This is exemption to small company. Now, small companies, next advantage is lesser penalties for small companies. The next advantage is fast track merger of small companies. Two small companies can be merged at a faster rate and approvals from various government authorities including NCLT is not required for small companies. This is the main advantage of small companies. And the last advantage is less compliance and less cost. Small companies do have less compliances and less cost. These are the benefits or advantages of small company. Now, I will read out the section. Every company shall file its annual return in form number MGT 7 except one person company and small company. One person company and small company shall file annual return from the financial year 2020-21 onwards in form number MGT 7A with effect from 1st April 2021 onwards. Form MGT 7 is yet to be introduced and uploaded on website of the MCA. This is the we have discussed so far definition of small company, understood the examples and advantages of small company and exemptions to small companies. If you like the contents of my video about small company and Form MGT 7A, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any constructive feedback, do mention in comment section. Thank you.